Hello, YouTubers. Hey. I'm going to wait for a few people to join, and then we will get started around noon Pacific time for some yoga. And I'm going to go ahead and get Instagram Live started in one moment, but it cuts out an hour, so I typically wait just a moment. Welcome if you are here on YouTube. We have a Vinyasa Flow coming up. As you may know me, I don't teach a lot of Vinyasa flows, so it's a nice challenge to get me to slow down. And that doesn't mean it's not going to be hard. So if that's what you're thinking, you got another thing coming. We might be in chair pose a lot, which is nice because we're probably in a different kind of chair pose all day these days, unless you have a standing desk. So strengthening the legs and the glutes is really nice, I think, right now. Okay, let's get Instagram Live going. And then we will get on our mats. 1 second. Lots of camera angles happening here. All right, let's do this. Instagram Live, YouTube Live, we are here. Hello. We got some more YouTubers joining us. Let's wait for a couple people on Instagram to join us. It's good to have y'all here. Drop a comment if you're here. Hi, Tira. Hey, Jeff. Hello. People I don't know, but I love that you're here. Let me stand above the comments. That's always my the challenge that I find in this class. All right, so welcome everybody. Hey, Frankie. Good to have everyone in here today. We are here with a Vinyasa class, and if you heard me on YouTube right before this, my name is Nick, and I typically teach power Vinyasa, so it's a nice challenge. Catherine, hi, Linz. It's a nice challenge for me to kind of slow down a little bit, but like I said before, just because I'm trying to get in the YouTube angle and the Instagram angle, just because it's Vinyasa doesn't mean it's not hard. All yoga is hard, in my opinion. Okay, so thanks for being here. I was reading this thing today that said we are able to choose our thoughts just like we choose what to eat and what to do during the day. So thank yourself for making that choice to be here. In a time with a lot of uncertainties, it's really nice to know some things that we can control. So we can control some of the delicious food that we're eating. I've been eating a lot of cheese lately. It's been great. And then we can also control how we kind of function during the day, and getting on the mat to move and breathe and sweat, I think, is a great choice. So let's go ahead and start at the back of the mat or the middle, whatever works for you. So come to the back of the mat and bring your feet hips-width distance apart and stand tall here, rooting down to the feet, lifting up to the crown of the head. Allow the arms to drape down by your sides. Palms start to face forward towards the front of the room. And before we settle into the breath, rock the weight forward and back a couple times. And then rock side to side a couple times. And then try to ground down evenly through the four corners of your feet. So base of big toe, pinky toe, and then the inner and the outer heel form those four corners. Once you're rooted down there, engage the legs, feel the kneecaps lift onto your thighs. Navel to spine, tailbone lengthens down towards your heels, and then imagine you have a string lifting you up by the crown of the head, lengthening through all four sides of the body, lengthening through the neck. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep exhale out your mouth, sigh it out, let go of some tension here. And then close on the eyes if that's comfortable, or you can simply gaze down the bridge of your nose, finding a focal point, whether that's looking inward or down at the ground. Bring your attention to your breath. And watch the breath move in and out the nose. We'll begin to regulate the breath here, because that is the foundation of our practice. So regulating a smooth inhale and exhale, a little deeper breath than we might have been taking earlier today. Begin to lengthen out the breath here. You can use a count of 4 or 5 or even more, and try to even out the inhales and the exhales. So count of 4 or 5 for inhales, same count for your exhales. Just taking time here to deepen out the breath. You might even feel those side ribs, the back body, the front body expand on your inhales, and that contraction, drawing everything into the midline on the exhales as you empty out the lungs. And the breath here is the foundation of our practice. It keeps us focused right here on the mat. It also helps us create more space and stability, which is a common theme throughout this practice. Strength and ease, or space and stability. And it's with the breath and with this cultivation of balance of our energy that we can really find a calm, energetic place where we can sit, where we can be, where we can face uncertainties without immediate reactions. A couple more rounds of breath here. Again, thank yourself for choosing to be here, for choosing breath, for movement, for something that is good for you today. One more deep breath in. Hello, hello, if you're just joining, right on time. Breath out. On your inhale, blink open the eyes, reach the arms up and overhead here, biceps by the ears, or bring the arms forward if the shoulders are tight. Imagine that you're squeezing a block between your hands, drop the shoulders down and away from your ears, hug the low ribs back into the body, so start to strengthen the core. Keep the legs engaged. Take a deep breath in, lengthen. On your breath out, chair pose, sink the weight back and down to your heels. Doesn't have to be the deepest chair of your life, yeah? So sink the weight to the heels, squeeze in with the glutes, navel to spine, and use this first chair pose to ground down through your feet. Feel some heat building through the legs. But really think about this as a stretch for the front body. So reach through your fingertips, peel the chest up, lift the chin slightly, engage your upper back like baby cobra here. Continue to squeeze that imaginary block. Take a deep breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Hinge from the creases of your hips and fold. Fingertips to shins. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. You can bend the knees as much as you need here. Graze the floor with your fingertips, bend the knees, chair pose, peel the chest up, draw the arms back, sink lower into your seat, but find more length through all 4 sides of the body. Inhale, rise all the way to stand, root down, lift tall, exhale, forward fold, hinge, release. We got one more round like that. Halfway lift, fingertips to shins or the mat, crown of head forward. Exhale, fold deeper. Bend the knees, graze the floor with your fingertips, lift up, chair. Sink the seat, continue to reach along through the fingertips, firm your outer arms in, sink a little lower. Inhale, rise all the way to stand, root down, engage the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in, lengthen. Walk the hands forward, downward facing dog. So walk the hands forward as much as you need, root down evenly through the hands, press the floor away, engage the outer arms, lift the hips high. And now send more weight to the legs. Press your thighs back. You might feel the heels descending closer to the back. Okay. You can widen or shorten your stance as much as you need. So you can find a place where you can root down through hands and feet. Hug the lower belly in. Lift the hips high and press your thighs back. Smooth out the inhales and exhales. Maybe shake the head no and nod the head yes. You might start to feel some heat building in the shoulders. Keep scooping the lower belly in. On your next inhale, rolling forward, plank pose. You can puff up to the upper back as you roll forward. And then press your heels back, crown of the head reaches forward plank. Make sure the wrists are stacked underneath your shoulders. You're pressing the floor away. A little pump up to the upper back. Breath in. Down dog. Breath out. Hips high. Thighs press back. Inhale, roll forward plank. Engage the legs as soon as you shift forward. Exhale, down dog. Hips high. Thighs back. Inhale, roll forward plank. Exhale, hips high. Thighs press back. This time, inhale, lift your heels high. Try to keep those legs as straight as you can and take one step forward. One at a time, one foot walks forward until you make it all the way to the top of the mat, forward fold. Try and scoop the lower belly as you walk forward. Once the hips stack over the ankles, bend the knees a little or a lot and allow yourself to hang here in a ragdoll shape. Hands can dangle or you can grab onto opposite elbows. Take a moment, pause and breathe. I'm going to adjust this camera just a little bit, my Instagrammers. Maybe you can see me better. Okay. I think if you tap on the comments, top ones disappear too, my Instagram friends. From your forward fold, release the bind if you haven't halfway lift on your inhale. Really drag the heart forward and pull the tailbone back. Exhale, forward fold. Rise all the way to stand, arms sweep high, gaze might lift, interlace the fingers, except for the pointer finger and thumb for Kali Mudra bind. Firm the outer arms in, press down into the feet, lift even taller. I love this bind because more points of contact, really forcing to strengthen it. And this bind or this mudra or seal signifies inner strength, and I think that finding or digging deep for inner strength right now has been so helpful. And just knowing that it is in there, that we can cultivate it. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out. Release the bind, breath in. Chair pose, sink your seat. Take a deep breath in. Forward fold, hinge, release. Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salute A. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose, knees lift or lower and rock forward on the toes, and on your exhale, slowly lower all the way to your belly. Long line your knees down. Once you're there, taps to the feet, roots. Light on the hands, lift the chest and the head for baby cobra, Bhujangasana. Strong back body, long front body, breath in, lower it down, breath out. Tuck the toes, walk them in, rise to plank or all fours. Down dog, hips high, thighs back. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Walk, step, hop, forward, fold. Halfway lift, breath in, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Arms reach high. Kali Mudra bind. Overhead, strong legs, strong core. Reach to the pointed fingers. Release the bind, breath in, gaze can lift. Forward fold on the exhale, hinge, release. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, root down, tail back, crown of head forward. Exhale, plank, step back. Inhale, rock forward in your plank. And then option, lower halfway or all the way. On your inhale, back bend of choice. Baby cobra up top. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use the lower body strength and then press the floor away. From your down dog, inhale, heels lift. Exhale, deep bend, gaze forward, walk, step, hop. If you're stepping, make sure you alternate which foot you step forward with. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand, breath in. Kali Mudra bind, breath out. Root down, lift tall, breath in. Hold for the exhale. Release the bind. I forgot the chair on the other side, so let's sink low into our seat. Weight back and down. Hug the lower belly and low ribs, draw in. Take another deep breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands down, step back, plank. Inhale, rock forward. Lower halfway or all the way. Back bend of choice on your inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. So that's our vinyasa. As always, modify, skip, add on, do what you need here. Let's take two more together. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, deep bend, gaze forward, travel, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand, root down, lift tall. Kali Mudra bind, squeeze the outer arms in. Hold, exhale, lift even taller.
Release the bind, breath in. Exhale, chair pose. Peel the chest up, breath in. Forward fold, exhale, empty out the lungs. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands plant, step back plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, halfway or all the way. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, down dog. One more round, building heat. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend, gaze forward, travel, fold. Halfway lift when you arrive. Breath in. Exhale, fold, empty the lungs. Inhale, rise. Arms sweep high. Gaze might lift. Kali Mudra bind. From here, keep the bind for a moment. Peel the chest up, and now bend the knees for chair pose. Release the bind, and now hook the thumbs. So thumbs hook, fingers spread apart. Find a slight bend in your elbows as you pull the thumbs apart here. Now sink lower to your seat. Lift the chest. Feel the stretch across the chest and into the shoulders. Take one more deep breath in. Forward fold on the exhale, let it go. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands plant, step back, plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale to your down dog, hips high, thighs back. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, deep bend, gaze forward, travel, fold. Halfway lift when you arrive. Exhale, fold. This time, bend your knees, chair pose, sink the seat. Hook opposite thumbs, pull them apart, spread the fingers wide. Sink the seat lower. Upper back is engaged to help you lift the chest. Bring the shoulders to stack over your hips. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out. Release the bind, stay in your chair. Open the arms out wide like a T. Draw the chest open to the right. So we're twisting to the right with the arms out wide. The twist is happening from the lower belly, and then reach long fingertip to fingertip. Keep the arms out wide. Come back through center, breath in. Use the lower belly to twist to the left. So keep the shoulders square here. Reach long fingertip to fingertip. Inhale, arms reach up and overhead. Come back through center. This time, open arm twist. Sweep your right arm back, your left forward. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, left arm back, right forward. Reach long fingertip to fingertip. Inhale, lift through center. Hands to heart. Step your left foot back, high crescent lunge. Arms reach up and overhead. Bend into your back knee deeply here. Hips are squaring forward. Lower belly is drawing in, tailbone lengthens long. Keep the deep bend in your front knee. Now engage the top of your left thigh. Press it back. Try to keep the heel stacking over the walnut of the foot. Arms reach high, breath in. Open the arms out wide like a T, breath out. Keep the arms wide, twist to the right. Use the lower belly muscles to drag or draw the chest over to the right. Inhale, lift back through center, high crescent. This time, right arm sweeps back, left arm forward, reach long fingertip to fingertip. Press back to that left heel. Arms reach high, breath in. Hands down, step back, vinyasa of choice. Your breath, your flow. We'll meet in down dog. Deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, let it go. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, bend, gaze forward, travel, forward fold. Halfway lift when you arrive. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees for chair. Feet are either hips width distance apart or feet together. Lift the arms. Find the line, hook opposite thumbs, pull the thumbs apart, sink the seat low, lift the chest. Breathe. Strong through the legs like a core. Reach the arms out wide like a T, breath in. Chest to the left. Keep the arms out wide here. Drive the twist with the lower belly. Inhale back through center. Exhale, chest to the right. Inhale through center, keep the hips squared. Arms reach high. Left arm sweeps back, right arm forward, twist. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, right arm back, left forward, twist. Navel to spine. Inhale through center. Exhale, hands to heart. Right foot steps all the way back. High crescent lunge. Bend into your back knee. Weight is in that front heel, knee stacks over the ankle. Lower belly draws in, tailbone lengthens down. Then begin to press through your right heel, top of the thigh, presses up, heel stacks over the ball of the foot. Arms reach high, breath in. Settle deeper, breath out. Arms out wide, breath in. Twist the chest to the left, breath out. Keep the hips squaring forward, back thigh is strong. Come back to your center, arms overhead, breath in. Open arm twist. Sweep your left arm back, right arm forward. Reach long fingertip to fingertip. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, hands down. Step it back. Vinyasa will be in down dog. Breathe. Smooth out the inhales and exhales. Slow it down. Take breaks when you need here. No need to sacrifice the breath in order to get into a pose. That's my 2 cents today. I got a lot of cents today. On your inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, travel, forward fold, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, float. Bend the knees, chair, sink the seat, breath in. Arms out wide like a T, breath out. Take a deep breath in to lengthen. Breath out, twist the chest to the right. Keep the arms wide. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist upper body to the left. Back through center, breath in. This time, sweep your left arm underneath the right, eagle wrap the arms. Squeeze the arms in, sink lower in your seat, peel the chest up. Release the bar and breath in. Open arm twist, right arm back, left arm forward. I know we're in chair for a while here. Stay with me. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist open to the left. Left arm back, right forward. Inhale through center. Exhale, hands to heart. Weight in your right foot. Left foot steps back. High crescent lunge. Breath in. Arms out wide. Breath out. Twist. Upper body to the right. Inhale, lift through center. High crescent. Right arm sweeps back. Left arm forward and twist. Keep the arms out wide again. Open out. Reach fingertips out wide. Chest to center. Sweep the left arm underneath the right. Eagle wrap the arms. Press back to your left heel. Lift the sternum. Lift the elbows. Lift the gaze. Strong base. Long spine. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands down. Vinyasa of choice. Legs stay strong through your flow. Deep breath in. Breath out. Adding on, inhale, right leg extends up and back. Exhale, roll open to the hip. Stack and bend the knee, squeezing the heel towards your seat. Even weight both hands, really press the floor away here. Try to square the shoulders off to the mat. Re-extend the leg level off the hips. Drag your knee into your chest. Lightly step it through. Back heel spins down. Wide stance, warrior 2. Deep bend in your front knee. Ground down outer edge of the back foot. Lower the legs, hips stacking over shoulders. Reach long fingertip to fingertip. Inhale, reverse. Keep the bend in your front knee. Feel that right side body stretch. On your exhale, left hand to hip. Reach the chest and your right arm forward. Find a hover. Extended side angle. Floating over that right leg. Deep bend in that front knee. Press into the outer edge of that left foot. One more deep breath in. Exhale, hands down to the inside of your right foot. Heel toe the right toes out wide. Spin your back heel up. Lower the back knee down and curl the toes. So hands are on the inside of the right foot for lizard lunge. You can walk the right foot to the outer edge of the mat here. Turn the toes slightly out so the knee and the toes face the same direction. And an option, right hand, right inner thigh. Nudge that thigh open as you roll open through your chest. Finding a nice juicy stretch here between sides. Continue to smooth out and lengthen the breath. Navel to spine. If you want more bind, reach your right hand back to catch the top of your left foot. If you're dumping a bunch of weight into your left wrist, really grip them out with your fingertips and lift up the forearm and the upper arm. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out. If you have that bind, gently release the toes down. Left toes tuck. Right hand down. Hands are under your shoulders. Press into your right foot. Press into that left heel and lift your left knee. Gaze is forward. Take a deep breath in. Bend into your left knee and then spring off of that back foot. Lifting or stepping forward. Vinyasa squat. Hands together at heart center. Elbows press into the thighs. Lift and lengthen through your spine. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Parallel the feet. Lift your seat so thighs are parallel towards the mat and send the hips back and the chest forward. Hovering here for 3. Hug the lower belly and sink the seat lower for 2. For 1, forward fold. Bring the feet hips with distance or big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, chair, sink low. Peel the chest up. Take a deep breath in. Open arms, twist upper body to the left. Inhale back through center. Twist open right. Use the lower belly strength. Inhale back through center. Arms reach high. Actually, let's take them out wide and squeeze that right arm underneath the left. Intertwine. Sink low to your seat. Peel the chest up. On your next inhale, arms reach high. Left arm sweeps back, right arm forward. Inhale, come back through center. Right arm back, left forward, exhale. Inhale back through center. Hands together at hearts. Step your right foot back, high crescent lunge. Inhale, arms reach high. Open them out like a T and twist the upper body to the left. Inhale, come back through center, arms reach high. This time, left arm sweeps back, right forward. Reach long fingertip to fingertip. Keep lengthening through the spine here, crown of head to ceiling. Keep the arms out wide as you bring the chest forward again. Right arm sweeps underneath the left. Eagle wrap the arms. Keep the depth in your lunge, strength to that right leg. Peel the chest up. Lift the elbows, maybe the gaze. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Release the body, arms reach high. Hands down. Vinyasa of choice. Step back. Your flow. Take your time getting to down dog. And then we'll take the second part of the left side. Inhale, left leg up and back. Flex the foot. Roll over through the hip to stack and bend your left knee. Top of your left leg presses back. Even weight both hands. Root down, press the floor away. Inhale, level off the hips. Extend your left leg. Draw your knee into your chest. Round squeeze. Step it through. Back heel spins down. Warrior 2 is where we meet. Wide stance. Make sure you can ground down evenly through both feet. So if you need to widen or shorten your stance for that, go ahead. Shoulders over hips. Find the depth in your lunge. Arms reach out wide. Grounding down to the front heel and the outer edge of the back foot. Try and squeeze the legs together and then sink deeper. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse. Long left side body. Right hand to hip. Chest forward. Left arm forward to hover. Hover, hover, hover. If you need to walk that back foot in more, you can. Really root down to the outer edge of the back foot. Press the top of the right leg back. Bend deeper into the front knee. Strong and long through both sides of the body. Take one more deep breath in. Hands down to the inside of your left foot. Back heel spins up. Walk the left foot over to the left. Right foot might walk to the right. Lower the right knee down and curl the toes. Turn the left toes out so the knee and toes are in line. Right hand under your shoulder, tented or planted on the mat. Left hand to left inner thigh. Nudge the thigh open. Perhaps you lean your chest back, finding something that feels good here. If you chuck the bind or want to take it on this side, right heel squeezes in. Left hand reaches back to catch the top of that foot. Take another deep breath in. Breath out. Slowly unwind. Hands down under your shoulders. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Bend into that back knee and then spring forward. Step forward. Vinyasa spot. Heels and toes out. Sink the weight into your heels. Squeeze the hips towards one another. Squeeze the glutes in and lift the seat just like an inch or so. So not necessarily just dumping down into our joints. Really root down through the feet. Find a scoop through your belly. Engage the glutes. Take a deep breath in. Hold breath out. Lift your seat about halfway. Parallel the feet. So toes are pointing forward. Knees pointing in line with your second toe. Now sink low in the legs so that the thighs are parallel. The feet are a little wider than hips width. Reach the arms forward and hover here. Hug the lower belly in. Maybe you rock forward onto the toes. Stay in that hover. Sink low in your seat for 3. For 2. For 1, forward fold. Bring the feet together to touch or hips width. Halfway lift breath in. Exhale, fold bring our feet hips width distance apart. Take your peace end fingers, wrap them around your big toes, seal it with the thumbs. On your inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees as much as you need. Exhale, hinge from the creases of your hips, fold, pull up on the toes with the fingers, press down on the fingers with the big toes, bend the elbows out wide. That traction of fingers to toes with that point of contact, adding a little bit more pressure here, not pressure, encouragement to fold deeper. Relax to the head of the neck. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out. Release the vines. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. Keep your feet hips width distance apart, or bring the feet together to touch. Sink your seat low, like we're coming into chair, but this time we're bringing the thighs parallel, and reach the arms forward. Upper body hovers over that front thigh. Scoop the lower belly in. Take one more deep breath in, hold for the exhale, and this time on your inhale, rock forward on the toes and lift your heels. We're here for 3. Keep lengthening the spine, hugging the lower belly in for 2. Keep the heels lifted, plant the hands down into the mat, deep bend in your knees, and now you're set up for crow pose. If you want it, if you don't want it, move through your vinyasa. Crow pose, hands plant shoulder width distance apart, knees all the way up your triceps to your armpits, okay? You're making a shelf here with the upper arms. You shift the weight forward into the hands. Elbows bend about 90 degrees and they stack over your wrists. You want that stack for stability. Press the floor away with the hands, scoop the belly, and squeeze your heels to your seat. If you're in crow or working towards it, take the next 3 to 5 breaths. Smooth it out. You can always step back into Vinyasa squat, take a break for those wrists, come back into it. We will meet in downward facing dog. You're welcome to take a vinyasa, skip it, but that is where we will meet. Hi, Alyssa. Eliza, oh my gosh, it's so good to see everybody. Thank you again for being here. Thank yourself for being here, most importantly. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Not a resting place, in my mind. This is a strong pose. Rooting down, hands and feet, hips high, thighs back. Over time, it might start to feel a little bit more restful or stretchy, but really focus in on the firming of muscles to bones. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, travel, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, chair pose. Sink your seat, feet hips width, or big toes to touch. Arms out wide like a T. Twist the upper body to the right. Arms stay out wide, come back through center with the chest. Twist the upper body to the left. Inhale, come back through center. On your exhale, sweep your left arm underneath the right. Eagle wrap the arms. Intertwine the forearms. Squeeze the arms in. Shift weight into your right foot. Hug your left knee into your chest. Cross the left thigh over the right. You can have a half bind with the foot next to the right calf, or a kickstand, left toes next to the right foot, or full bind around your right calf with the left toes. Keep the hips and the chest squaring forward. Sink lower to your seat. Strong core, lift through the chest. Take a deep breath in. Hold breath out, ground to the right foot. Step your left foot back. Come into your lunge with eagle arms. Lift the chest, the elbows, the gaze. Release the bind, arms reach high, breath in. Open arm twist, breath out. Reaching long fingertip to fingertip. We're twisting towards the right here. Back leg is strong. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open up. Warrior 2. Deep bend in the front knee. Ground out, outer edge of back foot. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, reach forward. Left hand can be on hip. Reaching back, or both arms up and overhead for this hover. Reaching actively to the fingertips, grounding down to the lunge, hands down, heel to the right toe, foot out wide. Come onto the ball down to the back foot. Keep the back knee lifted this time. Active lizard. If you'd like, rock forward and back. You can always lower down to the forearms or onto blocks. And then go ahead and find stillness here. Make sure the right knee and toes are pointing in the same direction. Left hand is rooted, right arm reaches high. Reach your right arm back behind you, gaze back behind you, breath in. Breath out, lower the hands down, wide-legged forward fold. So turn the toes in, the heels out, and turn around so you don't get a butt shot. You're folding forward in the middle of the mat, the feet are wide, toes in, heels out, hands under shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze the legs together and hinge from your creases of your hips and fold. Gently shake the head, yes, no. Deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, hands under shoulders. Lizard lunge again at the top of the mat. Both hands on the inside of the right foot. Step your left foot forward, Malasana squat. Heels and toes out, sink low. Hands at heart. You're welcome to stay. You're welcome to lift the seat. Thighs parallel. Let's walk the toes in together to touch. I like toes together to touch for crow pose. More points of contact mean more possibility or more, I can't think of the word. I'll go with possibility to find more engagement in the body. So hands shoulder width distance. Knees wide, they come to the triceps, all the way to the armpits. Press into the hands. Rebound up through the forearms, the upper arms, the shoulders. Lean forward, gaze forward, squeeze the heels in. When you're ready, vinyasa of choice. If you're jumping back, land then elbows, move through your flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Smooth out the inhales and exhales. And let's take one more round and then get a break here. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, travel, fold. Halfway lift when you arrive. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, sink low. Chest lift, arms lift. Arms out wide like a T, breath in. Chest revolves to the left, breath out. Inhale back through center, chest to the right. Back through center, right arm sweeps underneath the left, eagle arms. Root down to your left foot, squeeze your right knee into your chest. Wrap the thigh around the left. Ooh, we are in chair pose a lot this afternoon. It's not forever though, just remember that. So kickstand, half bind, full bind around that left calf. Keep the hips and chest spreading forward, sink lower into your seats. Get longer through all four sides of the body. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out. On your next inhale, press into that left foot. Unwind the right leg, take a big step back. High crescent lunge with eagle arms. Lift the chest, the elbows, the gaze. Keep the legs strong, find the depth in your lunge. Arms unwind, breath in. Open arm twist to the left, breath out, left arm back, right forward. High crescent rise, breath in. Warrior two, back heel spins down. Deep bend in the front knee, ground down outer edge of the back foot. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse. Exhale, hover, extended side angle. Right hand to hip, reaching back, or both arms reach forward as we lean, hinging from that left hip crease to hover over that front thigh. Strong back leg, strong glutes, strong through the sides of the body here. Keep revolving the chest open. Try not to dip the heart down towards the mat. Take one more deep breath and reach. Exhale, lizard lunge. Hands down inside of your left foot. Heel to the left, toes out wide. Spin onto the ball mound of the back foot. And pause in this active variation. Option to rock forward and back. Breathe. Take any other movements that you want here. And we'll meet back in that lizard lunge. Make sure the left knee and toes are pointing in the same direction. Right hand under your shoulder. Inhale, lift your left arm high, open the chest. Exhale, reach the arm back and gaze back. Inhale, reach the arm high. Lower the hand down. Take a big step forward, Malasana squat. Sink low. Press the elbows to the thighs, lengthen your spine. Again, if you would like crow pose, hands down. Last time on offer here for crow, maybe. Feet together, hands plant, bend the knees, but lift your heels and your seat high. Take your knees up to the armpits here. Then rock the weight forward into your hands. You'll grip them at the fingertips. Press down into the base of your index fingers and thumbs. Scoop the belly. Try to lift one foot, then the other, and then bring the big toes together to touch. That point of contact forces or sends messages to the muscles all the way up to the legs to activate here. When you're ready, Vinyasa of choice will meet in down dog. Take your time. Gaze forward, step your left foot forward, turn all 10 toes to face towards the left, or right, excuse me. Finding wide-legged forward fold since I jibbed you before. So turn toes in, heel slightly out, hands under your shoulders, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This is actually perfect here. So we are going to take the next, let's say, 8 or so breaths. In this wide-legged forward fold, you can take a wide-legged down dog. You're welcome to twist. You're welcome to bind the low back, stretching out through the shoulders. If you prefer to go upside down, perhaps you find a wall, or just make sure you have an exit strategy. Headstand, forearm stand, handstand. Now is your opportunity. If you are in the wide-legged forward fold, so feet are on the ground, continue to root down to the feet, lift up or rebound up the calves and the shins, lift up to the thighs. Imagine the pelvis as a bowl, and you're tilting the base up. So the pointy bones of the base of your pelvis are tilted up to the ceiling, and that'll help you hinge more from the creases of your hips, rather than bending from the middle of the back. You can still bend the knees and find that bowl tilt. Couple more rounds of breath. One more deep breath in. Smooth it out, breath out. Halfway lift, breath in. Walk forward, low lunge, top of the mat, step back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, right leg lifts up and back. Exhale, roll over to the hip, stack and bend the knee. Inhale, re-extend the leg, level up the hips. Exhale, knee to chest, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, dip the hips, lift the heart, cow lunge. Exhale, hips high, straighten your front leg and fold, cat lunge. Rebend, dip the hips, lift the heart. Hips high, straighten and fold. Bend into your front knee, walk the hands forward and lift up standing splits. Press through both feet. Your left heel can be the height of the hip or in line with your hip. If you have more flexibility to the backs of the legs, maybe lift that leg higher. As long as the hips stay square and all 5 toes of the left foot point down towards the mat. Forehead towards your right shin. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Begin to bend your left knee like you're coming into Shakti squat here, but we're lowering the left shin to the mat. Okay, it's at a little diagonal, toes are to the right. We'll cross the right thigh on top of the left, like you're stacking the knees. Feet are moving apart from one another, and then walk the hands back. Either come to a seat on a block or on the mat between the heels for Gomukhasana. So if you can see here, my knees are working towards being stacked. If you need more support under the knees, bring a block under both. My feet are pressed apart. I'm actually leaning towards one side a little bit more, so you can plant the hands, lift the pelvis, and try to lower back evenly on both sides of the pelvis. And then flex to the feet or point at the ankles and spread the toes. Just find some activity in the legs. And pause here. Hands are down on your ankles or shins. If you prefer the fold, take the fold. Close down the eyes or gaze down the bridge of the nose. Come back to your breath and smooth it out. We've been building heat, increasing circulation in the body. Now it's the perfect time to hold some deeper stretches. You want those muscles heated up and the blood circulating before you hold deeper stretches. A couple more rounds of breath here. One more deep breath in. Breath out. If you have folded, make your way to a seat. We'll take this into a twist. So bring your left hand to your right knee, or both hands to the knee to help support that knee as you plant your right foot down the mat. So right foot plants, knee points up to the ceiling. Either straighten your left leg long in front of you, or if you have the space, draw the heel next to your right hip. You're rooting down evenly through both sitting bones. You're rooting down through that right foot. Right fingertips come back behind you. Inhale, reach the left fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, revolve from the lower belly to drive the twist first, and then either hook that elbow outside the thigh or wrap around the thigh. Whatever is most accessible for you. Pelvis roots. On every inhale, lift even taller. This might take you out of your twist a little bit. That's okay. And on the exhales, we'll twist deeper. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Once more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale to unwind. We're coming out the way we came in, which is kind of funky. So standing splits. We'll lean that weight forward, left hand plants. We'll walk the right toes forward so you can get the right toes pointing forward, knee stacked over the ankle, and shift weight into the foot, into the fingertips, and lift your left leg high. From here, roll over to the hips to step and bend your left knee, squeeze the heel in towards your seat. Option to reach right hand around to catch the top of the foot for the bind. Press the foot to the hand to the foot. Try to get the knee to point up to the ceiling, perhaps forehead towards your right shin. Release the bind, forward folds. Halfway lift. Hands down, step back. Down dog. If you're craving a vinyasa, go for it. From your downward facing dog, inhale, left leg lifts up and back. Exhale, roll over to the hip, stack and bend that knee. Re-extend the leg, level up the hips. Draw your knee into your chest and step it through. Inhale, dip the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, hips high, straighten and fold. Rebend, dip the hips, lift the heart. Hips high, straighten and fold. Bend into your front knee, walk the fingertips forward under your shoulders, and lift into standing splits, pressing through both feet. Right heel in line with the hip, or lift it higher as long as you can keep the hips squared here towards the mat, or the front of your mat. Continue to press through both feet. Forehead rise towards your left shin. Take one more deep breath in. Lift that right leg a little higher. Lift from the inseam of that leg. And on your exhale, bend the knee like Shakti squat. We'll lower that knee to the mat in front of your left heel. The right toes are moving out at a diagonal, and then we'll cross your left side over the right this time. Walk your hands back. Sit between your heels, maybe on a block, or bring a block underneath both knees. Lift and lower the pelvis so you can sit evenly on both sides of the pelvis and sit tall. Press through both feet. Spread the toes, point at the ankles if that's more comfortable. And then pause right here or walk the hands forward into your fold. Continue to press the feet apart here. This is a really nice hip stretch. It also makes space for the low back here.
So I really like this because I've got sciatica in my legs, and I like to think of this as a little more active sciatica buster. Pressing through the feet. Hinge from the creases of your hips if you're folding. Smooth out the breath. Slow it down. Close down the eyes if that's comfortable. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out. If you're folding, begin to lift yourself up. We'll lift your left knee, plant the left foot onto the mat. Draw your right heel towards your seat or lengthen that right leg long in front of you. Left foot roots. Left fingertips plant behind the low back. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Breathing in the length through the right side body, and on the exhale, we twist. Driving the twist from the lower belly first, and then hooking the elbow or wrapping the arm around the thigh. On every inhale, you'll lift and lengthen. It might take you out of your twist. And on every exhale, use the lower belly strength to twist deeper. Smooth out the breath here. Feel how it moves through the body. Feel how it twists you deeper in this pose. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Start to unwind. We'll meet back in the standing splits. So turn that left foot so the toes face the front of the mat. Knee stacks over the ankle. Shift the weight to the hands and the foot and lift your right leg high from there. Roll open through the hips. Stack and bend through that right knee. Stay or bring your left hand to catch the top of the right foot. Press the foot to the hand and into the foot. As you hinge, press your right knee up to the ceiling. Release the bind when you're ready. Forward fold, release. Halfway lift, breath in. Hands down, step back, down dog, or vinyasa. Once you've made it through your last vinyasa, let's meet in a seat. Come into a seat. Knees bent, soles of the feet planted on the mat. Hands come back behind the thighs. This is core work, but it's also a transition onto our backs. So know that it's not long. We're doing one last little bit of core, and then we get to be on our backs. Sit tall, lift to the starting. Shoulders draw away from the ears. Stay wide across your chest. Begin to lean slightly back. Keep lifting up and out of the low back. Draw your feet towards your seat, coming up onto the tippy toes, and then lift your shins parallel to the mat here. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Lower belly draws in towards the spine. Arms reach forward. Pause and breathe here. Squeeze the legs together. Hug the navel in towards your spine. On your inhale, low boat pose. Exhale, high. Inhale to your low. Exhale, high. Squeeze it in. One more. Inhale to your low. Exhale, high. Inhale, low. Pause and hold here. So this really is the last one. Pausing and holding for 10. Squeeze the legs together. Maybe reach the arms up and overhead. Hollow out through the front body. Belly button towards spine. Legs strong. We're here for 5. Stay with it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Release, release. Relax the legs. Draw the feet in towards the seat. Planting the feet hips width distance apart. Knees stack over ankles. Arms down by your sides for bridge pose. Gaze stays up to the ceiling. Root down through your shoulders, the entire length of the arms.
Press into your heels and lift your hips high. Engage the glutes and the hamstrings here. An option to interlace the hands underneath the back body for that bind. Try to press the length of the arms into the mat still. Squeeze the glutes still. Drive the heels down and find more lift to the back body. One more deep breath in. Breath out, slowly release that bind. Roll down one vertebra at a time. Windshield wiper knees side to side. One more back bend here. Option to take bridge. If you don't want a back bend, walk the feet wider than hips width distance apart and allow the knees to knock in. And this is a nice sacral or low back release. So this is a more restorative posture if you wish to be there. You're taking the active variation. Knees stack over ankles, hips width distance apart, arms down by your sides. Inhale, lift your hips high. Engage the back body. Okay. Stay or interlace hands underneath you. Roll out to one shoulder at a time. That's option 2. Third option here, if you have full wheel in your practice and are going there, keep the hips lifted, release the bind if you have it, hands plant next to your ears, fingertips point towards your shoulders. Notice the elbows, they're probably spreading out wide, so hug them in so the elbows are parallel with one another and about stacking over your wrists. Press into your hands and your feet and lift onto the crown of the head first. And then walk the hands in a little closer to the body, plug the upper arm bones in, and then press the floor away with hands and feet. Draw the heart back, lifting into your wheel. When you're ready, you'll tuck the chin, lower down one vertebra at a time. Go ahead, stay in the back bend of your choice for the next 3 breaths. When you're ready to come down, lower down, and allow the knees to knock in towards one another for that low back release. Once you're down, windshield wiper knees side to side. Begin to draw your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. And then extend legs up towards the ceiling for legs up the wall. All of that lower body work, all the chair poses that we worked through today, this is to reverse that blood flow in the opposite direction here. One hand to heart, one hand to belly, or for dead bug pose, reach the fingertips to the ceiling and then just soften into your joints. So just soften with your fingers, your wrists, feeling weightless here, but being supported by the stack of the joints. You can relax the legs, give them a little shake. If you want to shake the arms and the legs, go ahead. Or find stillness, closing down through the eyes. 3 more breaths. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Draw your knees back into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Lift the chest and the forehead to meet your knees. And when you're ready, let everything go long onto your mat. One hand to heart, one hand to belly, or arms down by your sides. If you prefer a seated meditation, you can make your way to a comfortable seat. Once you've found your resting place, take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, release. Again, deep breath in. Open mouth, release. Eyes roll back into their sockets. Tongue releases from the roof of your mouth. Sink down, mouth down. Rest completely. Shavasana.
you'd like to stay right where you are, please do so. If you're ready to move on into the rest of your day, begin to deepen out your breath. Bring movement to your fingers, your toes, your wrists, your ankles. On your next inhale, arms reach overhead, full body stretch. Exhale, draw your knees into your chest. Gently roll off to one side and press yourself to a comfortable seat. Meeting in our seats, hands together at heart center. Sit tall, lift your chest, breath in. Bow the head to meet your fingertips, breath out. Sealing in all of this work, this energy, this gratitude for the practice and making the choice to be here. Namaste, everybody. IG Live is about to shut off, so I'm gonna turn it back on in one moment so I can say goodbye to everybody. I guess we have 15 seconds. Thank you so much for being here. It was an honor to share this practice with you, Instagram and YouTube. Thank you and have such a great rest of your day, and we'll be back for more. YouTube, if you're still tuning in, thank you so much. Leave comments if you have any questions or requests. We are here. We are working on more on-demand videos, shorter sequences that you can just like pop into over the course of the day, and lots of other fun things. So we will see you soon.